Hi everyone tonight. This is Gayle. So welcome to my live stream. We are doing the Northeast US trivia questions tonight, and I have a happy mail to show you. And hi Tonya, how are you? Whoops.
Have a little salad.
Hold on.
And that'll be the whole meal. And when I do my actual order,
I had a tab open. I didn't mean to, so sorry about that. Y'all know how it goes. Anyway, I have happy mail to show you. And Tonya, I appreciate what you sent and like it a lot. So I am going to be wearing it on live streams next week. So, and showing it off tonight. So you're doing all right, you say. Okay. Oh, that sounds good. I had that on my agenda for today, but it didn't happen. So I'm glad you got a nap. That's good. So I see that Peter Parker has been here. So hi, Peter Parker. And I see that Gloria has been here. She says she must leave early and cannot type responses and wants to know if listening's a help. And yes, Gloria, it is. Thank you for that. And Tonya's in. So here we go. I'm going to put some comments up so you all can see them. Okay, Peter Parker's going to be back, he says later. Okay. So, wow. I've had computer issues, and we have had to send the main computer into the shop. I just got it back yesterday, and we haven't had time to unpack it and put it in. So I'm using my laptop. Now, I love my laptop, but it's a few years old, so it's kind of slower. So if I'm slow a little bit responding, that may be why. So, and Peter's back in. So hello again, Peter. All right. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I posted this in the group. Let me go back and double check just in case. And Tonya is saying hello to both Peter and Gloria. So awesome. Thank you for being my welcoming committee. So we have our own welcome wagon right here. So, oh, wow. Tonya says hers is almost 13 years old. So you're pretty lucky if it's still going. But you started using a tablet a lot, right? So I don't have a tablet. I've just got the laptop and then the computer, which fortunately, the computer, I've been so fortunate with bad problems, if that makes any sense, because my computer went down and its warranty date is up. I think it was up like the 15th. And we had a problem with our trailer, and we had to take that in. We had to cut our trip short, sort of. But we had to take our trailer in. And that warranty goes out at the end of the month. So at least these are on the right side of having the warranty, right? So I'm fortunate with that. It's always nice when those stars line up. Oh, you use your phone, no tablet. Okay, and your friend keeps it going. All right, that makes sense. Friends like that are like gold. And Peter's real good with computers. He's mentioned things before. So we are fortunate. It looks like my little hard drive may have messed up the computer a little bit. So you never know. I upgraded to a bigger one. So, okay. So I don't see where I listed it in the group, even though I thought I did. So I'm going to relist it and type that in. That way, everybody can be reminded that's in the group, because sometimes this wonderful platform doesn't always let people know. So and I don't know where Stellar is. Hopefully she'll be joining us later. Candy the wee service dog is here. Hi, Candy. Now, Candy and I, for those of you who have not heard yet, we got to do a meetup when I was in Ohio. We had gone up, we did this trip, and there's going to be videos coming, but it's going to take me a little bit to go through some of the footage and actually edit and create those videos, so give me time. But I was on the way to everywhere just about this past week, and got to stop by the Dayton Air Museum, which put everything in line for us, Candy the wee service dog and I, to meet up. And so we did, and we had a great time. So, and it's probably safe to say that the IHOP where we were would probably never be the same again. What do you think, Candy? And she had Candy, her wee service dog, with her. So, hey, Stellar's here. Hi, Stellar. We did. We did. The service was a little rocky right at first as far as us getting seated, but once we got there, it went great. Yes. Yeah, we did. We went to the Air Museum. It is the air museum to like beat all air museums, because it is the one, it's the Air Force Air Museum, and it is like the coolest place. The thing is huge, absolutely ginormous huge. They even had a full retired Air Force One, because when the president's not on it, it's not actually called Air Force One. It has another call sign, which I can't remember now. But we didn't even get in there. They had missiles, they had space shuttles, they had the Wright brothers, they had an early Italian airplane, they had everything like in between. It was freaking amazing. They had fighter jets. It was just cool. It was just cool. But everything pales to meeting Candy and her little dog. So, yes, it was amazing. And I'll have photos up. Like, I picked up a couple of postcards. And like Air Force One, of course, is a cool plane anyway. I actually saw it when it was indeed Air Force One, and the president was on it. So I didn't get to see the inside, of course, but this is one of the postcards. Is that not a cool jet? That's one of the Thunderbird's jets. And there's the one, Air Force One. So you did. Tonya likes my hat. Yay. And Stellar says, even the beach. Yeah, I don't know. Did I pick up postcards from the beach? You know, I might not have. But yeah, we went up to Indiana Dunes National Park. Y'all going to want to remember some of these national parks I'm talking about. But I don't know. And then, so we went there from Indiana Dunes, and then we went over to the Air Museum. And then we stopped at this little tiny town on Highway 421 and had a great time just there in the town. And when the trailer messed up, we had to take it back to where we got it. And apparently I don't have beach postcards, at least not here. They're probably somewhere else. But anyway, we got the trailer dropped off, and I looked at my husband, and I'm like, you know, we're about 3 hours from the beach. So, by golly, we went to the beach that night. It was so foggy. You couldn't see anything at all, hardly. It was insane how foggy it was, but I didn't care. It was raining. I don't care, because a rainy and foggy day on the Outer Banks in North Carolina is still a good day. And here's one of the postcards from Indiana Dunes National Park. I don't remember going through Tip City. I don't remember that. I'll have to check, but I don't remember going through Tip City. So I'll have to look. I think I would have remembered that, though. But I want to pull up the picture of us meeting up because I was so excited. I'm still excited. And then we're going to get into trivia in a few minutes. But next week is National Parks Week. Can you believe it? And there we are. Ta-da! Laurel, myself, and Candy, her reservice dog. Is Candy not adorable? I just want to reach over and like pet Candy. Just like right through the computer. She's so cute. And I think, of course, our server did try to do that. So, oh well. But yeah, here's the photo. We were on a Highway 421 road trip, and I'm going to be getting more footage together. And Highway 421 goes from Southport, North Carolina, with the Fort Fisher State Park there at the Fort Fisher Ferry, all the way up to Michigan City. And Michigan City was just right there, kind of a hop from Indiana Dunes National Park. So I wound up going to Indiana Dunes. We stopped by Roanoke Island. We stopped by the Bodie Island Lighthouse. And that's all part of the Hatteras National Seashore. So we did all of that. Cool. Absolutely cool. And Tonya says, and you took that picture that you gave my friend permission to draw for art, so I'll have to post that in the group when she gets it drawn. Yes, I did. I did indeed. There was a gorgeous picture, and I immediately thought of Tonya and sent it to her. Yeah, we did have a good time, like the waiter did several times. That's true. And I'm just kind of skipping around on comments here. Candy will get a good look at what I'm getting you, although it's not the exact same as Gayle's sending you. Yep. And I have that to send. And would have today, but I missed the mail, so it's all ready to go. So let's start with what we got here. And I'm going to then go into the trivia. I got to get my pencil there. Now, the trivia today is for bragging rights, okay? No prizes, okay? But I'm not going to promise that there won't be a postcard giveaway later in the week, all right? You may have to answer some questions about maybe a place that I've been this past trip. So, anyway, we have this cute, whoops, I have this pretty little card, and it came from Tonya. So, and inside she writes, Gayle, I hope you like your gift. And she wrote something else about something she's sending Laurel, so I'm not going to read that. And she says, I know you like purple, so enjoy. And I do like purple. Okay, Stellar's got dinner in the oven, so I'm going to have to leave when my timer goes off. Okay. anklet somewhere. There it is. Okay, I need to double check what stones. And I have got, I think I accidentally left the collar in the other room. I'm sorry, I can't show it, but I will show it later this week. I feel bad. But yes, she gave me a wonderful collar for my dog. Yes, it does narrow it down. But here is the gorgeous, gorgeous necklace that Miss Tonya sent. Is that not stunning? And so it's a sliced geode made into a necklace. And I'm not wearing it because I wanted to show you all up close. But I will be wearing it later because I love it. So very much thank you, Tonya. And Tonya sent me the collar for the upcoming service dog. So I can't believe I left that in the other room. I feel like an idiot. Tonya, I'm so sorry. But I will show that. It's gorgeous. And before you ask, no, you cannot borrow it. The answer is no. Okay. I just nipped that in the bud right now. Yeah. Yeah. So, are we ready for trivia? Are we ready? Ready? Martingale, yes. And so this is a special collar for service dogs, and it's part leather and it's part chain, and it's designed so that you can use it with a service dog and put his tags on it, the all-important required tags, and you can still put the leash on it and correct him, and it's really, really good to have for training and for the lifelong of the dog. So she did fabulous, and I can't believe I left it there. I'm so sorry, Tonya. But I do have a photo of it scheduled for Instagram. So I'll have to double check that on when. So it is a big deal. Actually, it's a very big deal. And it's gorgeous. And the necklace is gorgeous. And I thank you. Yeah, that'll be here soon for sure. Okay, trivia questions. Are we ready? Okay, I'm going to dive on in. I'm going to assume we're ready. And I've got, now Gloria, I know you said that you were just going to listen, so don't worry about it. But here we go. First trivia question is about Sanga's Ironworks. Now, this is from the U.S. National Parks Passport. Actually, let me back up. Let's talk about first what states we're talking about and how many are there in the North Atlantic or Northeast section of the country. So, trivia question number one. How many states are there in the Northeast section of our country? And I'm pulling this up so you can see it in a minute. So how many states? This is not our biggest region, but it is very important in terms of history and impact on the U.S. in the very early days and even up through now. Oh, Peter Parker's close. He says 5. No, this is not multiple choice, but he's really close. You got to go up. Yeah, just a little higher. 7, nope. Candy got it. It is 6. Candy got it. So I'm going to show you. I'm going by the U.S. passport book that you see here. And it lists Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and New York as the 6 states. And this is the National Parks Passport book, which I love. I've started giving these out even as like wedding gifts because I like them so much, because as you go to national parks, you can have it stamped or canceled for just to have a record of everywhere you've been. And at the front, there's a map that you can pull out, but the map is already out of date because we've added national parks. So, and Indiana Dunes claimed to be the newest national park, but it's actually not because White Sands came out after that. So anyhow, so there's a bit of trivia for you about White Sands that you didn't know. So, all right. Saugus, S-A-U-G-U-S. It's one of the earliest iron-making sites in the U.S., or it is not. Which is it? So, Saugus Iron Works, the question is, it is or is not one of the earliest iron-making sites in the U.S.? What do you say? Yes or no? It is or it isn't? And it's S-A-U-G-U-S, Ironworks. Okay, Peter's saying no. Candy's saying true. Tonya's saying it is. Oh, and Candy's saying don't forget to hit the like button. So yeah, please do that. Here's how it's spelled. And it is indeed true. It dates back to the mid-17th century. And it's a National Historic Site. I haven't been there yet, though. But yeah, it dates back to the mid-17th century, so early mid-1600s is when it would have been. And I'm going to pull it up. It's actually considered to be the birthplace of the American iron and steel industry. So I thought that was kind of cool. I'm just going to pull up the National Park website real quick. Thank you for smashing the like button, Tonya. Yay. There we go. And here's the photo of it. And it's in Massachusetts. So now that you've just seen that page, the next question in the trivia is, what city is Saugus Ironworks in Massachusetts? And you are, Candy, you are. Oh, Tonya's got to go. Okay, Tonya. Well, thank you for coming in. And thank you for your gifts. I'm so excited. Nope, it's not Plymouth. I just showed you. It was actually on the Ironworks website that I just showed you. Candy's saying that Tonya is upstaging her. There you go. All right. One more time, I'm going to show you the website. And Tonya, thank you again. Here we go. I'm going to help you out. Let's see. What could it be here? What could it be? I'll give you all a few seconds to look at it. Da, 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 da. It's going away. Boom. It's gone. So what is it? Candy says she can't wait for her surprise. You're gonna like it. I really think. Oh, Stiller says it's too small for her to read. Ah. Well, just in case you need a little bit bigger print. Oh, Candy says it's too small for her too. Sorry about that, guys and gals. But guess where it is? Saugus Ironworks is in Saugus, Massachusetts. So there you go. I was trying to make it easy. Let me see if I can blow it up and make it larger on the website here. There we go. Made a little bigger. Yeah, I tried to make it easy. I even tried showing you. There we go. I hope you can see that. Here it is, right over here. Saugus, Mass. So there you go. So, all right. So we're going to try another one. Okay, this is multiple choice. All right. So what does the name mean? You know, I forgot. And yes, Stellar, you could have guessed it. Let me pull that up because I actually looked at that. Hold on. That neuron died. It was not named for somebody. John Winthrop named it. Well, I can't remember it, and I don't see it real quick on here. So I'll have to get back with you on that. So, I'm sorry, but I actually looked that up. Okay. So we have a question about buffering. Stellar says it's not. Check your connection. I'll pull it up on my phone also and just double check it there. If it will let me. Yes, it will. It's coming in now. So, yes, this next one is multiple choice. Oh, gosh, me too. Candy says she loves that the days are getting better. Peter's on his cell phone. Okay. Yeah, it looks good on mine. It does not appear to be buffering. Let me just reload it just to make sure.
Struggling with sleep? Then you need to check.
I would have the ad. All right, let's wait for it. The ad didn't come up the first time. That's weird. Yeah, no buffering. So yeah, I'm glad too about the days getting longer. So, okay. By the way, some of that information was all from the National Park Service, and This information came from maine.gov and some general information from the internet. So, what is the state animal of Maine? You get 3 choices. It's either, is it A, moose, B, deer, or C, caribou? Moose, deer, or caribou for the state animal of Maine. What could it be? And Candy's saying she has no problems too, so okay. Yes, Stellar got it. She says moose. And so, yeah, Candy's saying she's not having a problem and suggesting rebooting. So Peter and Stellar both got it right. It's the moose. Y'all are good. So, what Northeast state is the poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow from? What state is he from? Do y'all want a multiple choice on that? I bet you can guess it. Stellar says she's catching up. So which one is it? What Northeast state is the poet Henry Wadsworth Longfellow from? I gave you all a hint just a minute ago when I told you where the questions came from, where I pulled them from. Stellar wants to phone a friend. Nope, because your friend just got it. No, you didn't. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong. You almost got it. So, nope. Peter's saying mass. Nope. Nope, nope. Portland, Maine. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow is from Portland, Maine, and that is according to the Maine website. So I didn't know that. I thought it was cool. And I've got another big question for you. And this can be, yep, Stellar guessed Maine. Yep. You did. You did. You got it. So congratulations to you. So multiple choice. Okay. So you can all deep breath. Which work was written by Longfellow? It is either I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, that popular line, Paul Revere's Ride, or The Raven. I'll say those again. I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, Paul Revere's Ride, or The Raven. What might it be? Peter is saying C. Nope. Stellar said Paul Revere. Peter said C. Candy's guessing The Raven. It is Paul Revere. Whoops. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons here. It's Paul Revere's Ride, and that is by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And poets.org talks about Paul Revere's Ride. Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. On the 18th of April in 75, hardly a man is now alive who remembers that famous day and year. So y'all may remember that from school, at least hearing the poem, if not the author. So there you go on that one. So that was by Longfellow, who was from Portland, Maine. Now, I thought this was interesting, this next question, because I had never, ever, ever heard of this drink. So if I ever go to Maine, I've got to remember it. What is the state soft drink of Maine? Yes, I'm going to type some of these in. I didn't think about that. Oh, Stellar's winning. I'm not even keeping score. So here's the question. What is the state soft drink of Maine? Nope, it's not Mountain Dew, and it's not root beer. Grape knee-high? Nope. Girl, you're in the wrong section of the country, I think, for that grape knee-high. It's Moxie. I had never even heard of Moxie before. So it must be a really Northeast drink. But it says the soda was created in 1884 by a Maine native, Dr. Augustine Thompson of Union, Maine, and is among the first sodas ever to be produced. So there you go. Now, actually, moonshine was developed in Ireland and brought over here to the U.S. Some people say we improved it, some people don't. So I guess it all depends on if you're talking to somebody from the Appalachian region or not. But yeah, the soda was created in 1884. So I can't believe it's been around that long and we haven't heard of it. So it must just be really a local thing, which is still pretty cool. And so those sources were from maine.gov. And we're going to move over into Vermont. Who's ready for Vermont questions? Because that's where we're going into next. True or false? Vermont has the nickname Green Mountain State. True or false? I'll type that down in here. And it's true or false. It does or does not have the nickname Green Mountain State. Stellar says false. Candy says true. Candy has got it for bragging rights. Does that tie you all up now? And Peter says true. So he got it. So there you go. Bragging rights to Peter also. Woo! Okay. So now we have Vermont has, y'all are going to love this. Vermont has approximately 3,000 moose, 6,000 black bears, and 45,000 to 50,000 turkeys. But what is its state animal? Is it a cow, a horse, or a chicken? So for bragging rights, cow, horse, or chicken, which is the state animal of Vermont? Yes, it does. All right. Cow, horse, or chicken? Quark? Which one could it be? Which one could it be? Time's up. I'm going to have to get a buzzer, aren't I? It is a horse. Can you believe it? It's a horse. It's the Morgan. And, okay, Peter said cow. Candy said chicken. Stellar said chicken. but it is a horse. It's the Morgan horse, and that originated from a stallion that was given to a Justin Morgan, and he bred it with some other breeds. And now the Morgan horse is known worldwide. And it all started up there. So anyhow, so if you're looking for a horse and you're in Vermont, you should go horseback riding on a Morgan. So here's another one that is not about Vermont because we're shifting gears. This is a space question. So I'm sorry, Stellar, that you said you have to go, but there you go. Yeah. Good night, Stellar. But this next question is about space, and it has to do with astronauts. And here's the question. It's also true or false. The first American in space was from Derry, New Hampshire. He was either A, Alan Shepard, B, Buzz Aldrin, or C, Neil Armstrong. And I'll type that in. So first American in space. Alan Shepard, Buzz Aldrin, or Neil Armstrong? Which one might it be? And since Stellar dropped out, I guess we know who's going to win this one. C? Nope, it's not Neil Armstrong. It was a really good guess, though. He is, Neil Armstrong, of course, extremely, extremely well known. And it is Alan Shepard. Candy did indeed get it right. It is Alan Shepard. And he was from Derry, New Hampshire. First one in space. Okay. True or false? So you got a 50-50 shot at this one. New Hampshire was one of the original 13 colonies. True or false? 50-50 shot. So New Hampshire is one of the original 13 colonies. Candy says true. And Candy would be right. It was actually the 9th of the original colonies, and it came in. Peter got it right also. There you go, both of you. Woo! It was the 9th original of the 13th colony, and came in June of 1788. And that is from the Visit New Hampshire State Tourism website. So, now, which state? We're going to switch around here a little bit. Which state is the leading producer of maple syrup? Is it Maine, Vermont, or New Hampshire? Which one is the leading producer of maple syrup? Which one could it be? Maine, Vermont, or New Hampshire? Yeah, I'm glad you like it. Candy says Vermont. I'm gonna wait and see what Peter says before we answer. Vermont is it. Vermont is the lead producer of maple syrup, and that is per their state park. state tourism website, vermontvacation.com. So, really easy one. Next is super, super easy. I know you're both going to get this right off the bat. Which state is the home of Empire State Building, Times Square, and Central Park? Candy says yay, so there you go. Which state? Empire State Building, Times Square, and Central Park. I know y'all are going to get this. I figure since we had some really hard ones, I tried to balance it out with an easy one here and there. New York it is. And Candy got it as well. Both you guys are on it. Okay. True or false on this one? New York established the first state park in the United States. True or false? True or false? 50-50 shot. Peter says true. And Candy says true. Y'all are duking this out. It is true. Niagara Falls, up right outside of Buffalo, was the first state park in the U.S. And I did not know that. That kind of surprised me. I knew the national park was over in Arkansas. So it's actually Hot Springs was the first national park. And a lot of national parks also come out of state parks. So my thinking was that probably Hot Springs was the first one. But nope, first national park, but not state. So. And I just gave you this answer. See if you were listening. Buffalo, New York is home to A, Niagara Falls, B, Catskills Mountains, or both. I just gave you part of the answer. I'll type that in. Catskills, Niagara Falls, or both? Candy says both, and Peter says both. Y'all definitely got it. It is both. Okay. Let me see if I have a hard question left. Okay, I have 2 questions left. Which one should I go with? Okay. I'll shoot both of them at you. What is the New Hampshire state animal? Is it the white-tailed deer, the snowshoe hare, or the red fox? I'll give you just a minute on that. New Hampshire state animal. White-tailed deer, snowshoe hare, or red fox? You got 15 seconds to answer. Peter says C. What do you think it is, Laurel? What might it be? Snowshoe hare. Nope. It is actually the white-tailed deer. But I know, y'all, that one kind of surprised me too. I was all planning on either the hare or the red fox. But nope, white-tailed deer. Next question, I bet y'all are going to get, and this is the last question for the night. Candy says, wow. Yeah. Yeah. Last question of the night. Which northeastern state was Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis from? Is it A, New Hampshire, B, Connecticut, or C, New York? Da, da, da. New Hampshire, Connecticut, or New York? Which one might it be? New Hampshire. Nope. Oh, hey, Fairy Anna vlogs in. Hi, Fairy Anna. This is actually our very last question, so you picked a good one to come in on. I'm going to give you a little bit more time since Fairy Anna's here. So, yay, and hi. What could it be? New Hampshire, Connecticut, or New York? We know New Hampshire is not right. So you got a 50-50 chance of getting it right. And this is for bragging rights. Fairy Anna has it right. New York. Yay. You all should give yourselves a big round of applause because you did so great. Y'all did great. So New York, it was indeed New York. So Peter, you got it too. So yay. So I hope all of those didn't throw you off. So, and those came from, a lot of them came from tourism websites, state websites, and just sometimes general knowledge. Because I figured everyone would know about New York having the Empire State Building and so forth. So, and I'm going to post a link down below later after the live stream so you can see where I got the questions. And if you want to use them to stump somebody else, you know, now you have that opportunity. So, but I'm glad you all came in. Now tell me what's been going on in your lives and how it's been. And I just want to check in with everybody for a few minutes before we go. Peter said it too. Did you? Wait a minute. Yes, he got it right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yes, I'll put that up. Peter Parker got it right too. So there you go. Thank you. Candy is saying that Stellar forfeits her points. All right, you can let her know that. There you go. Elbow bump, says Peter. Cool. You all did great. Fairy Anna, you got the last question. So I guess as far as Fairy Anna is concerned, you know, you actually probably could say that you got 100% of the questions right that you heard. So there you go. But yeah, I wasn't keeping score, Candy, so I don't know how many points that she gets to forfeit to you. But yeah, you can tell her in the group that she forfeited. So, all right, y'all, how is life going? Yes, totally 100%. There you go. And see, we can all back you up because we know that's true. So Candy's doing better today. Earlier, she was in lots of pain because of the cold temperatures. Yep. Cold weather is miserable. I agree. And Peter's doing good so far. So good. Y'all, I cannot wait for spring. And it was so nice on the coast because the afternoon, after it quit raining, it actually warmed up. The bad thing was it was also muggy. But we'll take it, right? So we'll take it. So you all be thinking about some of the places that I've been. Okay, Candy says, I live in my own world, so I'm the winner. Good point, good point. Oh, you're on bed rest. Prego symptoms. Oh, good luck with that. I hope that goes well. I remember those days. Hopefully it'll pass quickly and easily and you'll be over morning sickness. Yeah, Candy's praying. That's a good one. Okay. Yeah. So, Fairyana, you weren't in a little bit ago, but over in the Facebook group and here on the channel later this week, we may be having some postcard giveaways. So remember some of the places that I've been on my last trip. I'm going to type some in. Peter, you take care too. Thank you for coming in tonight. Oh, Indiana Dunes, Hatteras National Seashore, Bodie Island Lighthouse, Roanoke Island National Park, and the Air Museum in Dayton. So there may be a question coming up, maybe this week at some point over on the Facebook group. So there you go. Thank you all again for coming in. Candy, ta-da! Congratulations. You are the bragging rights winner for this trivia this week. So give yourself a hand there. Now, y'all go off and have a great week. And I hope that morning sickness passes. Oh, Candy's sending postcards from Cincinnati for me to give away. Yay! That will be awesome. Because Fairyana, Candy and I got to meet up in Ohio. So we went to Cincinnati, had a great time. It was fun. Lots and lots of fun. So thank you. And Fairyana's clapping for you, Candy. So there you go. I shouldn't do the evil cackle. I know, she's my daughter. She's going to rub it into Stellar. And that's okay. She needs it. Humble her up a little bit. She needs it. She says, yes, we did. We did. All right. So you all go have a fabulous Sunday, the rest of your weekend. May it be fabulous. And I will see you some this week, coming up, National Parks Week. And in the meantime, don't forget, it's always hashtag be Bodacious. Do not let life get in the way of living. So you do take care. Absolutely. And I'll see you this week. Bye, you all. Good night. You're welcome, Candy. I always love seeing you all. Okay.